We are back with another anime review, and here I'm reviewing the movie Miss Kosawa Dragon Maid, A Lonely Dragon Wants to Be Loved. Miss Kosawa, Tohru, Kanna, and Iruru peaceful lives are shattered when Kanna's father, Kanna, leader of the Chaos Force, arrives and forces her to return to the Dragon World to fix a past mistake. With a war brewing between chaos and harmony, Kanna must find a way to unite the two worlds, but is torn between her loyalty to her friends and her father's demands. Miss Kobayashi, however, refuses to let her go and tries to mend Kanna and Kamui's broken bond. As dragons clash, Iruru and Kanzahikan force manipulate in the war. Can they stop the war before it consumes both worlds? This is a movie, so it premiered June 27, 2025, based on a manga series. Genre like the life, supernatural. It's an hour and 4 minutes and rated PG-13. Now, if you've seen my other reviews of Miss Kobayashi and the Dragon Maid, it's very funny and heartwarming sort of life anime with its tension here and there between the seasons. But I always think when you're converting that to a movie, it's hard to get both things balanced well between the heartfelt and the serious, while still staying true to the comedic slice of life aspect. But this movie does a good job of balancing both and making a satisfying comparison to its anime series, which honestly did really well. I think overall the animation still holds up really well. The Maid Dragon series, like the life fantasy, with occasional serious dramatic arc. That also kind of shifts slowly into mostly comedic, but the anime series has been episodic in form and has no problem managing these kind of elements and delivering a solid viewing experience for the audience. And I think overall within this movie, the story centers around Kanna's difficult relationship with her father and Kobayashi's attempt to both protect her as fulfill a parental guardianship figure and repair that relationship. But as you can imagine, this is a pretty different topic for Kanna and Miss Kobayashi because they're from two different worlds. And it tackled this theme pretty well. And for the most part, the movie handled this deep drama that's rooted into Kanna trying to make a choice, trying to fix these two worlds before it's too late. But overall, I think it still stays true to its life comedic roots and delivering multiple awkward jokes among after heavy moments, which creates an overall uneven tone. But on multiple occasions, the tear-inducing dramatic scenes are followed with cheesy jokes and potentially giving some viewers, I would say, total whiplash, but that's just my thing in general. And then overall, I think it does a good job of wrapping all the little loose ends and wraps it up very neatly and nicely, which ultimately makes the central conflict in the movie, I feel somewhat resolved, but not really. It just depends on how you feel it towards the end. But the drama doesn't feel like that forced in my perspective. But despite these issues, I feel like between the voice acting, music, all the roles, this movie was an absolute pleasure to watch, and it didn't feel like it was rushed. Pacing was done really well, and I feel like overall it was done to the standpoint of the series as well, especially when Kanna has to dealt with its ultimate decision, but still has our friends in the forefront being there to guide her back. So I give this movie a solid 8.4 out of 10. Let me know what you think on comments below, and let me know what you think towards the end, because here are no spoilers. So let me know what you think about Kanna making this choice between the human world and the dragon form and trying to unite them together. But I'll see you next time for another anime review. Until then, bye.